Dear students, welcome back to computer science class. In the last class, we discussed the file handling chapter. In the file handling chapter, so we discussed the input output operations with respect to the file and string input output operations with respect to the file. Normal input and output operations are put, get, and in the string getLine, read, write. Okay, so read function is used to read the text or read the number of characters from the file. Write function is used to write the character into the file. Okay, so the next concept is detecting end of file. Detecting the end of file. If you want to open the file after performing, first we can open the file. So after performing all the operations, the file must be closed. File must be closed. So that's why. So how to detect the end of the file means, if first we can write the condition if object f dot eof. See here, f is a object. Either it may be the in if stream or either it may be the off stream. eof is a member function, so automatically it will detect the end of the file. And within the if condition, if you want, you can write statements. Otherwise, you can leave blank. And it is not a compulsory. And directly you can write close, f dot close. The difference between end of file and close is, close means completely you can close the file. End of file means, for example, a dot txt consists of 10 lines. So line by line you will get the text and is printed on the monitor, and finally it will stop the detecting the text. So that can be decided with the help of EOF, end of a file. With the help of this function, so you will know you will get all the text must be completed within the file. Okay, so this is detecting the end of file. Okay, so the next important is file pointers and their manipulations. This is very important for 3 marks as well as 1 marks. Okay. File pointers and their manipulations. File pointers and their manipulations. So at the beginning I said that tellg, tellp, seekg, seekp functions in the stream classes. Okay, so file pointer and their manipulation means with the help of member function, either it may be the ifstream member function or either it may be the offstream member function, easily you can manipulate the file text. So if you want to open particular content within the file, or if you want to access the middle of the character, if you want to access the particular position character, or if you want to read the particular position character, or if you want to write the particular position inside the file, with the help of these pointers or with the help of fstream class member functions, easily you can manipulate the text with respect to the file. Okay. And there are 3 modes. There are 3 modes under which we can manipulate the file. First one is read only mode. Read only mode. Second one is write only mode. Third one is append only mode. Append only mode. Okay, there are three modes. There are three modes under which we can open the file. So first one is read only mode, second one is write only mode, and third one is append only mode. Here read only mode means if you want to read means I said that whatever the content is present inside the file, so with the help of program you can get that content and it has to print on the monitor. So file ಒಳಗೆ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತೀವ್ರಿ ರೀಡ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ರೈಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ, ನಾವು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫೈಲ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ when you open the file, so in that file you have to see the output, that is right. So read only mode means if you want to open the file in read only mode, the pointer is automatically set to the very first byte of the character. For example, a.txt consists of 5 lines. a.txt consists of 5 lines. If I want to open the file in read only mode, automatically the pointer or the cursor is set to the beginning of the file. For example, in the beginning I have to write hi. In the first line or the first character is hi means the cursor or the pointer is set to the very first byte, means the pointer is set to the th. a.txt consists of n number of lines or n number of text, but if you want to open the file in read only mode means automatically the pointer is set to the very first byte of the file, and from the beginning you can read the characters, you can read the text from the beginning. So this is the read only mode. Second one is write only mode. So write only mode means if I want to write some content into the a.txt, already a.txt is created and it consists of 5 lines. Suppose if I open the a.txt in write only mode means whatever the text is present inside the a.txt, automatically it will be erased or automatically it will be deleted and the new text is added into the a.txt. New text is added into the a.txt. Clear? So ಇಲ್ಲಿ a.txt ಒಳಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಫೈಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡೇಟಾ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೊಸದನ್ನ ಏನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಲ್ರಿ ಅದು ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್ ಇಂದ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರೈಟ್ ದಿ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಫೈಲ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ ರೈಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮೋಡ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ append only mode. Append only mode. So append only mode means here a.txt is exist and it consists of 5 lines. Append only mode means automatically the cursor will move to the end of the file, and from the end of the file again we have to add the content. The difference between write and append, if the file is exist, if you want to write the new content before or without erasing the content, without erasing, ಇಲ್ಲಿ a.txt ಒಳಗೆ already content ಇದ್ದು, with that content you want the extra characters or extra text, you can use the append only mode. ಸೊ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ 5 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಂದು 5 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ನಾವು append only ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಪೋಸ್ if you don't want these 5 lines, you want only the new 5 lines means directly you can open the file with write only mode. Okay, so these 3 are the modes to open the file. So this is important. There are three modes to open the file. First one is read only mode, second one is write only mode, and third one is the append only mode. Okay, and under which we have to perform the some operations with the pointer manipulations. There are four functions. First one is seekg, second one is seekp, third one is tellg, fourth one is tellp. Fourth one is tellp. First one is seekg. Here seekg means it moves the pointer from the or it moves the pointer to the specified location of the file. So it has some syntax. So first one is seekg in the bracket of long, another one is seekg offset comma seekdir. So these two are the types of seekg. Okay, see a.txt, it consists of 5 lines. Okay, here seekg in the bracket of long means, example, seekg in the bracket of 20. G means get, means it is related to the read. Seekg long, in the long means here you have to mention the pure integer value. Seekg in the bracket of 20 means it moves the get pointer from beginning of the character to the 20th byte. 20th byte. Here 20 means it will consider the 20th byte from the beginning. And second one is offset. Okay, here offset means it consists of again 3 types: IOS scope resolution beginning, IOS scope resolution current, IOS scope resolution end. And seek direction, dir means direction. Offset means here you have to mention the number. Okay, so in seekg there are 2 types. First one is seekg in the bracket of long. It means that here we have to mention the position. So this position will move from beginning of the file. From beginning of the file, it will move to the 20th byte. 20th byte. Okay, and second one is seekg. See here, seekg 0, IOS scope resolution of beginning. See here, seek direction. Seek direction means you have to mention IOS scope resolution of beginning, current, end. Offset means here you have to mention the number. seekg 0, IOS beginning means it indicates the or it moves the get pointer to the beginning of the file. From the beginning of the file, it is moved and it is pointing to the first character. Next, suppose IOS scope resolution of current. From current pointer position to it moves forward to the next 20th character. Next 20th character. Okay, so that is IOS 6G in the bracket of 20, comma IOS scope resolution of current. CUR means current. So another one is 6G minus 20, comma IOS scope resolution of beginning. In the backward direction, here beginning means in the backward direction it will move to the 20th character. That is from end of the file it will consider the getting the characters. So beginning means it is pointing to the first character, that is 0 character. For example, yes, minus 20 means from the end of the file. In the reverse order, it is pointing to the particular character, and in the minus, in the reverse order, whatever you will get the 20th character, that is pointing. So that is nothing but the 6G. So 6G can be used in two ways. 6G means it is moves to the get pointer to the specified location. So there are two types. 6G in the bracket of long, another one is 6G in the bracket of offset, comma 6dir. In the same way, 6P. So G means getting the character from the beginning, getting the character from the current position, and getting the character from the end or character from the beginning. R. You can write here. CP means exactly same, but only the difference is putting the character. Putting means you have to write the character from the beginning, from the current position or from the end. 6G and 6P. Example is same. You have to add the extra content. So that is 6P. Next is TELG. Next is TELG member function. So here TELG means it is a if-stream class member function, and the purpose of the function is to return the current position of the get pointer. Example, int p. First I can write int p position is equal to f dot telg. See here, I can apply 6G20. So here 6G20 means it is pointing to the 20th character. It will get the pointer. And moves to the 20th character from the beginning. For example, yes, it is pointing to the yes. With the help of TELG, whatever the current position is there, you can get that position and it is stored in P. The difference between 6G and TELG, 6G is moving to the particular character. Whatever the character position is there, so that can be returned with the help of this TELG. In the same way, TELP. So TELP means you can write TELP. It will get the position from the put pointer pointer position. Put pointer means you can use the CP. Okay, so these four are the pointer manipulation functions. Here GG refers to the get and PP refers to the put pointer. So get pointer character position can be found out with the help of tell G. Put pointer character position can be find outed or calculated or getting the position with the help of CP. Okay, so these four are the file pointer manipulation, and last one is so the basic operations of file. Basic operations of file. Basic operations of file. With the help of file, so what are the operations we have to perform? So first one is searching the character or searching the file. Another one is appending the data. Appending the data. So appending means adding the new content into the existing file. Another one is inserting the data. Inserting the data. You can add the extra content or you can add the text into the file. And finally, modifying or deleting. So these five are the operations of file. Okay, so it's a complete your data file handling chapter. Okay, so total 12 chapters for your syllabus, and this is the 12th chapter. In the next class we will discuss the Boolean algebra. Okay, thank you.